I've actually been swapping axles. These are the black axles I've just taken out of my rock crawler because the Capra style axles that I had on the new project, which is, hang on, let's not get confused here. Right, the new project, which is this one, which is codename FST, FKR. That's the body we're putting on it. It's actually a drift body, like a 110 scale drift car body. Most of it looks pretty cool. Some of it's a bit weird, like this bit. Check out the windscreen. Pro Street Tuner Drift Car Racing. It's too many words, guys. Too many words. Tuner racing, drift racing would have been fine. Tuner racing, pro street racing, pro street car racing even. Pro street tuner drift car racing. Too many words. I don't know what cycle line is or whatever. And it's got sport on the back, which is a bit poxy, really, but I'll try and cover some of that off. It had a huge big poxy racing on the back spoiler too, but I took that off. It looked really shit. Gotta be honest with you. The rest of the sponsors look fine. Let's see, it's got this carbon fibre look, which is actually pretty cool. And see, it's got racing on the back, which just looks stupid. Really bad. Get rid of the racing. It would have been fine. Alright, so that body we're going to somehow mount onto this chassis. Those black axles are actually from the rock crawler because I had real trouble getting quarter weights and brass weights for them. So the other reason is too, the track width on that actually now it's pretty bloody wide, but it's good. And with the Capra axles, they're like about a 220mm. And other than that, on this, it just, yeah, when I put the body on it, it was just too wide. The tyres were sticking out way wider than the actual body guards, even though they're pretty flared, fat sort of wide guards. As you can see, yeah, they just look stupid. So I've swapped the Capra axles, which are about 220mm, really wide, onto my rock crawler, which actually looks pretty cool. I'll try to show you. It's not, see, it's sort of not too much wider than that back bumper bar anyway, a little bit. So that's cool. So I've increased my track width and side hilling capacity on the rock crawler, which is actually cool. And the other progress on the rock crawler, even though I'm confusing everything here between the two builds. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm going to put this V8 mock engine back into the rock crawler up the front, even though there's no hobby wing engine to mount it to. I'm going to somehow magically mount it in there somehow. It should, yeah, it's hard to show you, but basically I'm going to remount that in there. And then I'm going to run from the thermofan here, I'm going to run a bit of piping underneath the engine onto the front of the actual hobby wing motor that's doing all the work, just for a bit of extra cooling. And I'll probably put a cooling fan on the hobby wing as well. So then I'll have two thermofans, one at the front blowing onto there through a pipe, and I'll have one on the actual hobby wing mounted. I'll mount up this engine magically somehow so it looks cool, and I'll put the other axle on, which is here. I've just got to put some grease in that. That's the Capra style axle, which are not bad. They're not great quality, I must say. Now I've pulled them apart and had a good look. They're not bad, but they're not great. I mean, they'll do, but yeah, I'm not expecting miracles from them. These axles are a bit better quality, and they're now going on the fast fucker. Oh, sorry, FST FKR project. So I'm also swapping steering servos. So this one that was originally on the rock crawler is going into the new fast off-roader, which is going to have these tyres and wheels on, which are just plastic glued on. Plastic wheels with glued on tyres. But I think they'll be about right. I'll give them a go anyway, see how they go. I've got the Fly Sky BS6 receiver already mounted, stuck in there, ready to go. We've got the gearbox in, ready to go. That's all mounted. Skip plate, I've just done links on this one. Put some high clearance links in there. I might have to change these strut towers to the forward holes, I'm not sure yet. Depends how it all lines up with wheel guards. I'm going to try and put some sort of hinge on the back here for the body so it flips up, because that'll be really cool. I'm going to put grease in this axle as well, and now I'm waiting on, I just ordered a servo on an axle mount for the Capra axles, because I don't have that, because I've got the servo. This one right here, I don't know if I'll show you guys. But yeah, I've got this really nice aluminium, all aluminium body, all metal geared, digital, 35 kilo servo, waterproof, IP67 rated. So that should be pretty nice. I got that for not much, under 50 bucks anyway. I think I got it for about 35, I think, something like that. So yeah, for the quality, I think I've done pretty well there. Only paid less for this, and it's still probably fine really. It seemed fine on the test runs. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. This is just, I think, a little bit nicer. It's all aluminium body. That's not. Both metal geared servos though, all metal gears, both waterproof. The blue one's actually cordless, which I'm not exactly sure what that means. This one also can run at 7.4 volts. I'm not sure if this one can. It can definitely handle 6 volts. Don't know if it can handle 7.4, but it doesn't really need to anyway. Because yeah, that's why I'm going this one. The best servo's going onto the rock crawler, because it needs the best steering servo. So I got that to go. I'll probably put a full lighting rig on this one, because I wasn't going to. I was going to try and keep it ultra light, but when I got this body, I flipped it over and noticed that it's actually got like, it's a bit hard to show you, but and it's right behind it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but those red bits there actually slightly see-through. They let light through, and the same at the front. These bits too actually let a bit of light through. So if I put LEDs there and there, and red ones up the back there on the tail lights, that's going to light up, and that'll look pretty cool, I reckon. And the same at the front, these ones up the front, the headlights at least light up. I won't do blinkers because they just piss me off. So yeah, no blinkers. And I've also got side mirrors to go on there. I'll put some carbon fibre on the rear spoiler just to cover up the plastic, because it looks really cheap and terrible, that plastic. And that's where we're at. So that'll go on there. Doesn't quite line up, but that's the sort of look we're going for with that one, which will be a fast off-roader, fast rally car basically. And then we'll get the rock crawler back in action, and I've also taken all the paint off the rock crawler body so I can respray the rock crawler body too. Is the other thing that's happening. I've just got to order some paint on that. And that is about all, my friends. That's where I'm up to. And yeah, the rain is still going on out there. It's pretty bleak out there, but having fun in here. Oh yeah. Catch you later. Bye.